Hey, grade fours, how's it going? Well, I'm here to talk to you about the next step in the float. So, last video that you watched, you saw that I asked you to get a box. I hope everybody's gotten a box. If you haven't gotten a box yet, let's not start this until you do. Just turn off the video and go find yourself a box. And the thing that I wanted you to do was to make a drawing. So this drawing is going to give you the front, both sides, the back, and then we need another one that gives you, it shows you the very top. It's like looking straight down on top of your float. And then this is going to be a side view, so if you were looking at the float from the side. So if you have those drawn, then the next thing to do is ask yourself, what do you put on your float? What do you put on this side, this side, this side? That's what this is all about. You need to plan, and the plan is the most important part. And these are the things that you need to make sure that you plan into your float. You need to make sure that you have the country name on there. Somewhere on there you need to have a flag displayed, the flag of the country, of course. You need to talk about the capital city, and then we're asking you to choose one famous person from that country and make sure that they get on there and that you label it. And then a natural feature. That's usually some kind of geographical feature like mountains, rivers, lakes, waterfalls, something like that. You want to make sure that you highlight on them. Those things you need to plan into your float first. Once you get those planned, then you can put in the kind of extras. And you have lots of room for extras. You can do all kinds of things. You can do some special attraction there, what that country is really known for, what their biggest product is, and so on and so forth. So we'll talk about that. But first, you want to make sure that when you're planning, you get these 5 things put in there. Okay? You ready? I did a little bit of work on it, and I'm going to show you the first thing that I did was this front panel. The very front panel was, if you look at that, I got the name of the country and I've got the flag. Name of the country, flag. That's what's going to go on here. So that's it. And then what I did is, if you look at this, this is the capital city. It's the name of the capital city. And then I just added a few things from that capital city that I'm going to put on there. If I had all the resources in the world and I was able to get them and use them on my float, that's what I do. This is what would you do if you had everything you need for your float. This is the plan. So start with the plan first. That's what I'm going to assess. So from there, I went and found myself a famous person, happens to be the first president of Mauritius, the father of the country, and I just kind of drew a picture of him as I saw it. That's what I would be doing. I'd either draw a picture of him or I would go ahead and print out a photograph of him. But this is my plan. This is showing what I'm going to do, okay? Now after that, I went and looked at that bird's eye view. So looking down on top of your float, what it would look like. And you can see this right here. That's actually this mountain here. So if you'll notice, I love this giant boulder that's on top of this mountain. But that's just looking down on top of it. And then this is the side view of it and what the top of your float would look like. Those are the 5 things. I got my natural feature. So this mountain is going to be my natural feature. And then I have the famous person. I've talked about the capital city. I've got the name of the country and the flag on there. You need to have those 5 things first. Now you see this other panel, I had room to do some of the extras. So I put plants and animals on there. And these are plants and animals that you would find in Mauritius. And I just have one animal, which is the famous extinct dodo. The dodo was, it's still considered the national animal or representative of Mauritius. So I put those on. I took a lot of time to draw each one of these panels, I'm not expecting you to do it right away. Take your time. Start with the simple thing. Figure out where you're going to put the name of the country and some of the other labelings. How are you going to use your box to make your float? I'm not asking you to make the float yet. We need the plan. So that's what I'd like you to be working on right now. That's what you want to go for. But you need that box first. So if you haven't got a box, make sure that you go and get yourself one, okay? And till next time, take care, take a deep breath, enjoy what you can, okay?